Hello everyone and welcome back to Sketching with Shaw. Today we're testing Azure markers. Let's get into it. Alright, for today's video I actually got two sets of Azure alcohol markers. I've got a 13-piece set and a 7-piece set. The 13-piece set is a color set that comes with all these colors right here you see on the back. And this set is actually a grayscale set. And we're going to be putting both of these sets to the test today. Alright, starting us off here with our 13-piece set. It actually comes with a colorless blender, which is also quite nice. And as y'all can see, it comes with a fine end tip and then a chisel end tip as well. Alright, so we're just going to lay them all out, test them all, see how good they blend together, because these are alcohol markers. Alcohol markers are supposed to be really good at blending, so we're going to test that out. And we got us a little bit of extra blank paper behind here too to help, because these are going to bleed through a little bit, so just giving you a fair warning in case you want to try these out yourself. So far for the color swatch test, they ain't doing too bad. They go down pretty smoothly. I'm ready to see how good they blend though. Alright, so I color swatched all 12 of my colors. Here's what they look like. So far I'm liking them. They went down on the paper pretty smoothly, but now it's time to see how good they blend together. Alright, to see how good they blend together, I'm going to take this light blue, lay it down right here. Then I'm going to take this darker blue, see if we can get it to blend a little bit. As y'all can see, they do blend kind of well together. At least the two blues do. Now I'm going to try out the two reds. Alright, so far these are actually proven to be pretty good alcohol markers. Now I'm going to try to blend the blue and purple together. Well, they actually kind of just turned it out looking like the blue and dark blue. Now we're blending the greens. The greens blended pretty well together as well. Now I'm going to see if I can blend the shadows with a little bit of black. See how that looks. A little bit of black and shadow on all these. And see if we can blend that out a little bit. Alright, as y'all can see, it's a little bit harder to blend that black out like it was the other colors, but it's a little bit to be expected because such a dark, rich color, it's kind of hard to get it to blend out with these lighter colors, but we can make it work. Let's test out this colorless blender, see if that can help us out a little bit. I don't know, it just seems to be kind of erasing the color. As y'all can see right here, it kind of just erased the dark green but left all this black right here. So I wouldn't say it's really blending, it's more of an eraser, I guess. That's what it feels like. Oh, well, up here it's actually blending, so I don't know, it just didn't work well with this green down here. Yeah, see, it just keeps making it lighter and lighter. It actually blended that out. Let's see if it'll blend this out. I'm assuming it will. Now we can actually start seeing some of that purple too. Well, it blends these darker colors a little bit better. Oh well, I guess I blended it too much. Now it's just taking the marker off of it. So that's something to take note of. You can't over blend with this because then it just kind of erases your color off the page. I don't know if I'm going to be using this. I don't know. Although the colors I like, but this colorless blender is just, I don't know, it feels like it's doing more damage than good. Now to test out the 7-piece set, this is the grayscale set. We got cool gray 2 all the way up to cool gray 6, and a black and a colorless blender as well in this set. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be using this colorless blender all that often, but it is what it is. Alright, we're going to do the same color swatch test just so we know what we're messing with here. Oh, this one's a really light gray. I don't even know if the camera's going to be able to pick this one up, but this is the first one in the set, so. For the color swatch test, it didn't turn out too bad. This is a 7-piece set, but one of the pieces is the colorless blender, so you won't be able to see that on the page. But for a grayscale set, it's a pretty good set. It comes with all the colors you need, from super light to super dark, and all your ones in between. So now let's see how good they blend together. Yeah, some of my lighter grays seem to be running out of ink. Alright, so the grayscale set actually blends together really well. We get a nice dark rich gradient. super dark to super light. So I'm actually liking the grayscale set a little bit more than the color set. So alright, we put these markers to the real test. I did a little doodle of ghostwriting, and now we're going to color it in and blend it all out to see how good it looks. I don't know where to start. I guess I should start on it. Beautiful flaming head. Guess I'm going to start out with my yellow and just go around the edges. So right now I'm just putting down a base layer. I ain't really blending too much. Once I get the full base layer down, I'm going to go back over this and blend it all out. Once we get a little bit more of this red down, we'll pretty much have our base layer down. Then we'll start going back and layering the layers on top of that. So far, the yellow and oranges are blending pretty well. The red ain't blending too good with the orange. We're still gonna try to make it work. And with our drawing being finished, now we can talk about the results and whatnot. Is it the greatest? No, but I'm gonna say I did have fun making this. I enjoyed it. There are better alcohol markers out there, but for a budget, these are probably gonna be your best bet, but you will have to work a little bit fast because like I said, some of these colors don't wanna blend too much together. Like you can see this red had a hard time blending. The orange and yellow, perfect. All the grays, they blend pretty well together, but the red just, I don't know, I feel like the red just wasn't on my side today. All the other colors I used, I absolutely loved. So I'm gonna give Azure probably, I'm gonna say like 7 out of 10, especially for a beginner artist. These would be great, or just for kids in general. But yeah, overall for the review, they're not bad. I'd use these again. Matter of fact, I have used these before. That's why some of them were running out of ink, so that probably didn't help me in today's test. But overall, like I said, 7 out of 10. Well, that pretty much sums up today's video. Overall, I give them a 7 out of 10. They're pretty good alcohol markers. Like I said, for a beginner artist, they're great. But if you learned to use anything from today's video, tell me about it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. If you have any art you want to show me, you can show me over on my Instagram. I'll like it, share it to my page. And y'all already know, until next time, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and peace.